All right. Welcome back to Poderosa, a Survivor podcast. We got me, Tony, we got Mammers, and we got Reed. So let's talk about episode 3. That just rhymed, and I feel like I just dropped a bar with that line.
Oh
So
my
I'm gonna be
God.
I'm gonna pat myself on the back right there because
You
that was
didn't even
really
try.
This is a
didn't.
Survivor podcast, not a rap battle.
Oh well. Sometimes it just happens. But so we haven't talked about the episode really, and
No,
Not even between us.
it was something.
you could say that it was something. We had some new things I've never seen in 49 seasons of watching Survivor. Never
Really?
Yeah.
seen someone get bit by a snake. Never seen someone have to get medevaced because of a snake bite.
No.
So
I've never seen that much of a medevac. I don't
yeah,
think.
that was interesting. We got to go fully into the tent and everything. I
Yeah.
found it interesting that it took a full hour for them to start doing things. If it wasn't a dry bite, homie would literally be dead
Yeah.
Yeah.
at that response time. Like what? I didn't realize it was such a slow process if something emergent happened.
And he sat there for I don't even know how long before he even said anything to anyone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. The whole thing's weird. I don't. Do y'all want to like just start off by talking about that, or y'all want to try to like? I mean, it happened pretty early into the
I
episode,
mean,
so
yeah, and it was the main portion. It was the main
yeah,
part of the episode.
we can just talk about the Blue Tribe in general, maybe. And Jake not being there completely changed the entire dynamic of the whole tribe.
Oh
Like,
yeah, because it
he
was
was just
Sophie's number
invisible.
one. It was
yeah,
Alex's number
Alex's
one.
number one.
yeah,
So like that was a very big shakeup for all of them. Not
yeah.
just losing a tribe member, but losing the tribe member.
Yeah.
He was in the best position on that tribe, 1000%.
Yes. Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
easily.
Yeah.
Easily. Which
It sucks.
will I mean honestly, like I'm jumping into it because we're just gonna jump all over the place here, I guess. But like it's the main reason that Alex had to play his idol too.
Yeah.
Because if Jake's
Yeah.
there, Alex can trust Jake's not voting him.
Absolutely.
But can
I
he
agree.
trust that Sophie and Jeremiah aren't? No, not really.
Yeah,
Yeah. We'll get to the
I mean,
idol part of it later.
I'm assuming they lock in. I mean, Sophie voted with him, so he feels
Yeah.
like she's locked in. So I'm assuming they just go look for the next Beware Advantage together, and probably
Yeah.
find it again anyway. But I don't know.
I mean, it's also possible that he straight up told her, "I'm gonna play it. It's not anything against you. I want to make sure nothing crazy happens," which would then force her to vote Jeremiah,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean, it's wild though, because she was doing the spying. And I mean, based on that conversation he was with Jeremiah, he was doing a really good job of making it sound like he was going to vote Sophie. So I was like, there's a good chance he votes Sophie. And I
yeah.
definitely did not want that to happen because Sophie is like top 3 favorite for me.
No, we all like her a lot. So
Yeah.
I definitely didn't want him to
Fantastic.
go.
Ben.
Definitely, I mean, Jeremiah was easily the one to go for me out of those three. So
Yeah.
like, definitely wasn't sad about
I
it.
love that Sophie, like, she looks out for herself, number one. Like,
Yeah.
that is so relevant in her, like, confessionals and her, like, game style of just, like, she is
Yeah.
herself, number one, and she's looking out for herself 100% of the time. And I think that's, like, it's going to get her far. I really do.
Yeah.
Another thing I'm really happy about, I wouldn't say really happy about, but I'm glad Jeremiah was the vote because I'm 99% sure he would have been the vote if Jake wouldn't have been medevaced anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm glad
Yeah.
like someone else
Yeah.
didn't get screwed over by that situation.
Right. I really wish after the Jake thing they would have just done like a swap then or something.
Yeah, I don't get it. Why not? Like, I get you probably have stuff pre-planned, but like when a medevac happens, like I feel like it's okay if you kind of
Yeah, you can change your plan because you can't pre-plan someone getting bit by a snake and leaving the game.
Definitely
Right.
not.
I mean, we've seen 3 episodes now, and one tribe lost 4 people. Like that's not
Yeah.
good TV. I mean, it's not.
I mean, they don't plan for that either. It's unprecedented,
Yeah.
definitely.
It happens a lot.
I mean, but when they get down, they have to continue to play the game like fairly for the other tribes too. So it's like if one tribe just doesn't win and the odds just fall in their favor that way, like that's unfortunate. Like they need to do something to make their tribe better. Like that's the
Sure.
whole point of the game, you know.
But the way they have it set up, it's hard
it is.
because
The 3 tribe format is a big
And
complaint.
every tribe
Big,
is
big
something,
complaint.
something that leads to a puzzle that the same guy who can just do puzzles
Yeah.
every single time dominates. So,
Yeah.
right. I mean, yeah, it's all the same setup, and this blue tribe can't do puzzles, so every time they
Yeah.
get to the puzzles first, and then they can't do the puzzle and they lose.
if you're
And,
not
like,
gonna do tribe swaps, at least make the tribes where one tribe has a freaking puzzle person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or make the challenges where they don't have the same format every time.
Yeah.
Physical puzzle, physical puzzle. Like do something different one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if, like you said, if you don't have a puzzle person, then you're just gonna keep losing. And then you
Yeah.
have to factor in too, the other tribes are eating, they have fire, they have everything.
Yeah.
This tribe is like going on dead fumes.
Definitely.
Get told at the same time everybody else gets told that Jake is being removed from the game, which I don't know why they couldn't have just told them beforehand and stalled the challenge for an hour.
Right. Like the whole thing was just weird. I mean, it was just weird. I mean, they're literally sitting here thinking Jake could be dead.
Definitely.
And then it's well, he's alive, but he's out of the game. Let's start the challenge. Like, what is this whole situation?
Yeah.
I think that they did not expect for this to ever happen, and they didn't know what to do. Straight up. I mean, they just did not know what to do, and they didn't know how to react. I mean, their first and foremost was to make sure that Jake was going to live. Yeah. First off, like they had to make sure that no one was going to die on their set, because that would have been a big deal.
Oh yeah.
You know, so I think that once they figured out he was okay, then they got to figure out, you know, the game side of it after that. But I mean, they've already been at that point, you know, making sure that he's alive. They're not going to stick him, like they said, back in that environment. They're not going to do it.
No. It would be crazy to try and put him back out there, because the psychological trauma of that. First of all, you're not eating or anything already, but now you just almost died. I mean, if it released venom, it's 10 times more venomous than a rattlesnake.
He could have died. He definitely could have died.
All it has to do is release venom, and then he could have died.
But he didn't. Okay, so let me talk about this. So I make TikToks, right? Obviously, somebody commented on my TikTok. So I will say this: I don't know if they're a snake expert or what they are, but he said they'll need 4 to 6 anti-venom shots and to be observed for a while. He said it sucks, but it makes sense. If they sent him back in and it turned out he had gotten some venom and effects from that, it would be a huge fallout for Survivor. And I said, wouldn't there be signs of venom being in the bite, though, like right after? And he said, not really. Sometimes snake bite survivors can rally, and then their organs will fail. There's no way to really know. I mean, I feel like the doctor maybe should have explained that better for us.
Well, he kind of did mention that, though, that they had to play it safe just in case. Like, it wasn't showing signs, but they still couldn't do it.
But they did also say, like, it was 100% a dry bite.
Yeah. Well, because they said, I guess it can be like a dry bite, but still like a couple drops could get in or something. I don't know. I'm not a snake expert, so I really don't know how all that works. But
yeah,
I have no idea. I just know that they said that it has potential to be harmful. We cannot liably, you know, keep you in the game. So you have to be gone. Like, unfortunately, it just is what it is. No matter how great you feel, you can't continue because we can't allow it, like, legally.
The mental side of it would be hard for him.
It's a TV show at the beginning of the day. They have contracts and you know, things that they have to uphold. So
the mental side would be hard. And then he also has, like, his foot is probably swollen and stuff.
Yeah, it's probably sore, but I mean, it's no worse than Sophie's leg, probably.
I mean, yeah, you're running and stuff on a foot. It's a little different than having a scraped up knee.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's hard for me because I think, I mean, I'm not in that situation, so I don't know, but I think I would be, he wasn't even that mad, it seemed like. So it's almost like part of him was probably like, oh, now I get to go home to my kids. So I think there was probably some like bittersweetness to it a little bit for him, which probably made it better. But for me, like, I would have, like, if once I would have realized that was fine and there wasn't venom in it, I think I would have lost my mind if they told me.
Well, here's my thing though on that. What you're saying, you're like, oh, that was my Survivor chance. I would be shocked if Jake doesn't get invited back to play again.
Yeah,
that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Because like he went home off something completely out of his control.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't happen. It's never happened. There's no way he's not playing again.
Had the best, like, he was the best spot on his tribe.
He
had
was
the shoe
crushing it.
bandit, had
Yeah.
the shoe bandit thing going for him. So he had kind of like a little thing going. But
Yeah,
so yeah,
no,
I'll be
he'll
shocked.
definitely play again.
Yeah.
But
Which
speaking of that
speaking
too,
of, oh, go
go
Jinx,
ahead.
you me a soda.
I was just gonna say I learned something that episode. I didn't know they had some book at camp with all the animals, details, and I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. I'm glad that they finally included something like that.
Yeah, like
It was cool.
I
It was
never
cool to
knew
see
that.
the medical center too. Like that was cool to watch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like we
definitely.
got to see and learn a lot that we haven't got to see and learn.
And fans appreciate that.
Oh yeah,
They enjoy that. And as unprecedented as it was and how terrible it was for Jake, like it's still cool to see that they can, have that under their own control when stuff like that happens and they can handle it like they're supposed to. Like
yeah.
they really should not have let Jake continue. I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
So they were saying how there's like people on the island, the Fiji people, they've never like actually heard of anybody being bit by this snake. It just so happens that the shoe bandit gets bit on the foot by a snake on Survivor.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's very, very interesting how that worked out.
Yeah, that's pretty
I
wild.
also it's also confusing to me, like, because we couldn't really see it actually happen live.
Yeah.
Like he just didn't see the snake or anything. Like I don't know, because he was right on like the shore.
He made it sound like he just kind of let it rub up against him. And I'm like,
why would you do that? I don't understand.
It makes no sense.
It wasn't a little snake either. Like
no.
And you're not a snake expert. I'm sorry. I don't know if this snake's dangerous or not. So I'm just going to get away from it.
He had no idea. And then Alex went and looked and was like,
oh, this isn't good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
This poor tribe must have been just beside themselves. I mean, absolutely beside themselves.
Well, and the other part too is not only is he their number one, he's also their best challenge person. So they're already losing, and now they're like, great. Now our best performer is also out of the game. Like this sucks.
And weren't they? They weren't first until they got to the puzzle, weren't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Or second. I think it was close with one of them, but
I just don't. And something I noticed about that challenge too is like when you were looking at the red tribe and the yellow tribe, Christine and I forget who was on the red tribe, but they were giving them advice on the puzzle, like
Savannah.
Yes, it was like, hey, you need to move this here, rotate this, whatever. Sophie was doing none of that for her tribe. She wasn't even trying to help them. She'd already given up before.
They're so defeated.
Oh yeah.
And she was on the puzzle the previous challenge and was horrendous. So what is she gonna do? Try and act like she knows what to do? Like
no.
I mean, they're just lost. So I mean, I'm glad we got the preview that there's gonna be a swap because they just got dismantled and decimated.
Yep.
It was rough. But I mean, I don't know.
We can talk about how about the yellow tribe and that whole showdown, and then we can talk about the red tribe if you want.
Yeah, I mean,
what do you guys think of the yellow tribe?
I was glad to finally get like a alliance, like to see that MC and Steven are working together because I think
that's a good alliance.
Oh yeah, that's a really good alliance.
Which does make me feel like she's gonna vote with that group as a 4 now.
Yeah.
And just try and push it.
In Jason's name?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because if she feels locked in,
but their tribes they're swapping now, so.
Oh yeah, true. Well, I mean, even if they swap together, because if she feels good with Steven's not going to be like, yeah, let's vote Matt when Steven feels good with Matt.
Yeah,
we're doing 2 tribes of 7. I'm taking it because there's 14 people.
I guess.
Yeah, gotta be.
Yeah, good. We get a 2-tribe format.
Yeah,
that'll be exciting. We haven't had that in a long time.
Have we had that in the new era?
No, I don't think so.
All the swaps have been 3 tribes of 5?
I don't know. Maybe once. It's hard.
I can't remember, but I don't remember.
There's only been 2 swaps, I think. And last season it wasn't 2 tribes.
Right.
It was 3. Yeah. I think the other one might have been 2 though.
The other season was 45. It was D's season.
Was it?
I feel like it was 2 tribes.
Because Emily ended up with Austin and Drew, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't know.
I don't remember other than that.
I don't remember either.
But I think it was smart. Both tribes did it at the end of the day, but to go look for the wear advantage together, I think they they got through enough tribals that they could be like, okay, now we have to do this as a tribe advantage type thing rather than an
Well, yeah,
individual.
because now they're kind of to the point now where it's like even and then Jawan even said it. It's going to
Yeah.
be red versus yellow.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so few blue left. It's going to be red versus yellow.
Sophie's
So-
about to slide for a while.
No, they both. It happens every time one of these tribes gets decimated. They never end up
Definitely.
leaving. We saw it with Carson, Carolyn, and Yam Yam. They got down to 3. They got decimated. Then all 3 were at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Like it happens all the time.
Yep.
Because it becomes so hard to vote them out because you have to focus on that other big tribe. And then
'Cause
before
if
you know
don't,
it,
they're going to come after you.
yep. So what ends up happening, let's say red takes out yellow with the blue people. Okay, well now blue's going to go with the yellow people to take out because now red's too big. So now they're going to vote them
Yeah.
out. And
And
before you
then,
know
and
it,
then that decimated tribe isn't a target, but it's also hard for them to make a story for themselves because they're not making any moves, not protecting themselves from anything. So it's such a catch-22 of how you
Yeah.
play that position if you are in that position and what you're doing with
but
it.
then they also get the underdog tag that everyone
Yeah.
loves. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It'll be
Pros
interesting.
and cons.
I mean, so
Well-
far the season is off to a pretty bad start in my
I didn't
opinion.
like. I really liked the premiere, and then
Yeah.
episode 2 was like, whatever. It's episode 2. Like I didn't expect much, but that last night pissed me off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it is what
It was just a double whammy of like having Jake go and then them also losing. It's just like,
Yeah.
I just want to see a different tribe have to do something and play the game, and yet we've only watched the blue tribe.
Well, and it's kind of unfortunate too because like since we're so far into it already and we're getting only the blue tribe going to tribal, like the red and the yellow tribe are kind of itching to go to tribal, but at the same time, like since they've had so long to figure it out, they know who's going home. So the edit's not going to be the greatest on
Yeah.
that
By
because
the
it's
time we get
probably
it.
going to be a unanimous vote
Right.
when it gets down to it.
And now that
Like,
we swap, it could change.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. So the yellow tribe, MC, she finds the Beware advantage, ends up telling Steven before the challenge, it looks like, at least the edit makes it seem like that way. You can't find this Beware advantage until you lose the challenge. I feel like there needs to be some conversation about throwing the challenge.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, yeah.
and they kept like saying like, oh, I feel so bad, and I get it, you got to say that like out loud to make people feel that way. But if you really felt that bad, like you add all these things together,
You had a
it's
reason
not
to
a
lose.
bad idea to throw it.
Well, like you said though earlier, they were leading until they got to the puzzle, and then like
Yeah,
so like
Right, so
I don't think that the tribes were really trying to lose per se, but they weren't really trying to win either because they thought that blue had it, and then they get to the puzzle and then they just do the puzzle because they're already there at the end. Like I
Yeah.
wonder if that puzzle was at the beginning and the blue tribe was already getting decimated. If those other 2 tribes would have lightened up a little bit and kind of
Yeah.
paced back to see if they could catch up or not.
And it's hard. Like, it would be obvious that they're losing on purpose with how bad the blue is at puzzles.
that's
Yeah.
true.
That's the other key. That's the other part because blue is so bad and so slow
Yeah.
that it would be obvious that they're losing on purpose to not beat them at that point. Because blue just can't do puzzles. I mean, they just can't.
What happened to like the swimming challenges or like the rowing the boat challenges? Like
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
there's-
saying. Like, why is every challenge the same format?
A
Like,
slingshot. They used to have like the slingshot thing
do
where you
something.
had
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
anything. Yeah,
we don't need to end on a puzzle every challenge or it's not even like different types of puzzles. It's not like a word scrambler, and it's this just build a puzzle of some sort every challenge. Like, why?
yeah. These
Why
have
is
all
it-
been like almost like I would say like almost jigsaw related.
Right.
Like, you
Jigsaw
can even do,
type
like,
best.
Where they do the oval like word thing where you make the
Yeah.
words stay like
Something.
anything. Yeah. So, I don't know. It's well. Is what it is. The
Yeah.
Red Tribe, our boy Rizgod, Riz God baby, finds the Beware advantage and
Yeah.
just immediately it's like, hey tribe, I found it. He has this ability. I don't know if it's a charm or what it is, but he makes you believe that he is full on tribe strong. I think.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that is a
Yeah.
hell of ability to have in Survivor. I think.
Oh yeah. Well, especially when you're in a good
Dirty.
position too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone likes him. He has no
Right.
enemies on that tribe
Right.
whatsoever.
Nobody's. Although they did
Mhm.
mention, Sage, she did mention that Savannah and Rizzo go off and talk to each other a lot, or sit
Yeah.
back and talk to each other a lot.
Which means Sage is toast.
Oh,
Why
Sage
is
is
she
why
said
is Rizzo 25 years old and like giving advice and like wisdom to people? It blows my
Yeah.
mind.
yeah.
he's a good kid, apparently.
Yeah.
I just
Well,
like him
I
because
mean,
he just feels like an us. Like he feels like, just a normal guy
Yeah.
that loves Survivor, and that's why he's out there, is because he loves the game so much. Like it's just like a normal like us type of person. And like you love to see that out there with the
Yeah.
people that you consider idols, or that you consider cool people as well. It's just he's good on television.
Yeah.
He's literally meant for millions of people to watch him.
and speaking of like, why is he giving advice and only 25 years old? You did send me his uh, tape, and I mean, he basically said he had to start providing for his family at like 14 or something. So
Yep.
I mean, you grow up quick doing that.
Absolutely.
That's true. It's cool to watch it kind of play out. Like I was
And
realizing.
he has a passion. He wants to be the first Albanian. Like he's got reason to play. He's got reason to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like him a lot. He's cool.
I'm excited to see them.
like the idea of him and Savannah working together. I like
Oh,
both.
me
I think
too.
he's won over almost everyone that has watched.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're gonna be, now that the tribes are swapped and like we're about to get into the merge, him and Savannah are gonna be so fun to watch.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're gonna eat. But
What else
pretty
happened?
much. I don't know. I was going to say I don't know if there's really a whole lot else to talk about in this episode because, like I said, I mean, 20 minutes of it was focused on Jake.
Yeah.
They put the challenges in there and then tribal in there.
I guess tribal. Whether he should have played the idol or not, I 100% think he should have played the idol.
Oh,
so
for sure.
I don't think that was the wrong move. Like I said, if it was him, Jake, and Sophie, or him, Jake, and Jeremiah, don't play it. But the three he was with, I feel like he kind of had to play it.
I was kind of worried because they were giving so many confessionals to Sophie that episode, and so many confessionals to Alex. But I thought that one of them was going to go home because they really didn't give Jeremiah hardly any exit confessionals or anything like that to really go out on. I mean, his story was not very prevalent, but I mean, it is like what, third boot, fourth boot. Right. So, I mean, it doesn't need to be prevalent, but it's just, I don't know. I just thought it was a weird edit.
When Alex played that idol, I was like, "Oh no, Sophie's toast," and I was like,
I was worried too.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, I think it was the right play. I mean, it sucks to lose it, but like, you don't want to go home there with it. Now you're going into a situation where you're down to two people. You don't know if you're swapping, and if you're down to two, you at least give yourself a chance to like do a fire making and survive.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to go home right there with an idol.
Yeah, I agree.
And if you do swap,
you can also find one after anyway. Like, so, and yeah, in hindsight, like, obviously we are going to say, "Oh, he shouldn't have played it." But if you're in that situation, 99% are going to play it.
A chance to go home, and the worst thing that happens if say you stay and you don't have your idol, and you guys go to tribal again, you're going to fight against fire because you got to vote for each other. Then you're going against fire. Then you got a 50-50 chance to go home. So I mean, like your odds are better to play the idol and then just get that 50% chance than to not play it and have the 33% chance to go home. Like,
yeah. And there's so many other things that, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like you have to play it there. Just play it safe.
And it's also like a pre-merge move that, like, when you get to Final Tribal Council that you get there, like, it's not even something you really have to bring up and let people know that happened.
Right.
Shit, you could even say you played it correctly.
Yeah. I mean, he did vote him.
Yeah. Definitely.
Just lie about
if him and Sophie are not swapping on the same tribe, then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, no, I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I think that was the right call. So, and then Jeremiah going was fine. I had no issues.
Alex too.
I do.
Not as much as I like Rizzo or like Sophie, but I really do like Alex. Like, I feel like the people that they are paying the most attention to this season makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that's the people that we actually like as fans, or that was viewers, alone, that we would pick and want on our television. And Survivor knows that this time, and is having these people on the screen for us. It makes it more enjoyable.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if we were getting the people that are boring or you barely have a story? Like, they can't do that. So
yeah, I don't need like a ton of Sage or Jason or anything.
No,
like that. I like this. I like the stories we're getting from the bigger edits.
Correct.
Yeah. I agree. Did y'all notice when Jeff, after, I believe it was after the vote, like to me, he totally told the two left that they were swapping next.
What did he say?
Like, I forget the exact like analogy he used, but it was something about the sinking boat, and then basically
Oh
that they're
yeah,
off of
yeah,
the boat
yeah,
now.
yeah.
So I thought, I mean, they basically got a clue, which
Yeah,
like,
he said he said three of you are on a sinking boat, and only two of you are gonna get off of it or something
yeah,
like
oh yeah.
that.
So he said it before they were voted out, I guess,
Yeah,
technically. I don't know.
yeah.
That's right.
He said
But that
one of
was
you is not
wild.
gonna get off that
That makes
sinking boat.
sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that was interesting, but like, also, it's probably the least you could have done for a tribe that was struggling
Right,
with
Yeah,
food
right.
for
system.
real.
That you just kind of like threw to the
Absolutely.
wolves horribly.
You know, like a part of this too could be because of Jason. Like he's just that good at puzzles. Like he's gonna win or catch up every single time, and
He
like
kills those
he
things.
kills those things completely. That's why and you said earlier, like you think that he would get voted out. I think it'd be silly to vote Jason out right now as a tribe. You can vote him out and merge when he has no chance to win immunity.
Yeah, but you got to remember, this would already be the fifth boot. They're literally about to merge
Yeah,
already.
they really are. But I mean, still, not going tribal is the best way to get to merge.
Yeah.
Like, and if you have a prime puzzle builder on your tribe, are you voting him out first?
Well, I mean, if we're already four boots in, and then say you have that four-person alliance, you'd be fine voting Jason because you'd feel like Sophie would just be the next one if you did happen to lose again.
Yeah.
And then you're at merge now. So like,
I guess my question would be, why not just vote with Sophie first so you can keep the puzzle?
well, you would,
Yeah.
except for the fact that MC would be like, I don't want to vote Sophie.
Yeah.
Let's do Jason
Right.
because she clearly likes Sophie. I mean,
She does. I don't really know who's in charge on that tribe.
Steven.
Seems like Steven.
Yeah.
Is Steven in charge or is he just the most connected?
I feel like being the most connected almost makes you
Yeah.
the most in charge.
Sometimes.
It depends. If he knows he's the one that's the most connected, then I think
Yeah.
it makes him the most in charge.
Yeah.
Which it doesn't seem like he does because he was panicking horribly at the start.
Yeah. So I think probably MC and Matt probably feel like they're both in charge.
Yeah.
But Steven's like the centerpiece of them. So
Right.
it's interesting.
Right. They're the two below the head.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know where Christina falls into that. I guess she's just kind of. It seems like she's the number two to MC, the number two to Matt.
Yeah.
So she's in a good spot too. It's a very intertwined like alliance.
It's
but
a very
seems,
even powered
Yeah,
tribe
it
all
is.
across the board.
Yeah.
Whereas the red tribe, you know that Savannah and Rizzo are in charge. Like
Right.
you know that they're the ones that are most connected and in charge.
I feel like it goes.
There's something with Shannon we're not getting in the edit, I feel like.
I don't understand it either. I really don't.
Like,
I don't get
she's
it.
in such a good position. Like, I don't. That's the only spot where the edit I'm not really understanding Shannon's like role in this yet. I feel like everybody else I kind of understand.
Right, because it seems like they don't even care for Shannon, yet they're working with her. Like, why is she so on the in if they don't even really like her?
Right.
Yeah.
Which I get. I mean, we did see in the preview that someone else brings up her spiritual nonsense. So it could have been like she could go soon potentially in this swap, and that's why we weren't getting that type of edit that you're talking about.
Yeah. That would make sense.
Also, think about it. If she swaps with
Go ahead.
If she swaps with like Jawan and the Yellow Tribe, she would be toast.
Yeah.
Potentially.
You know the bar they built in Boston? The Survivor bar?
Mm-mm.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What? Neither one of y'all have heard of it?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god. It's like
You know what? I think Lauren might have mentioned it to me one time. Maybe one time.
I mean, it's epic. Like, I'm 100%. We're going next year. At least I am. Y'all need to come to it. But it looks amazing. The point is, I believe Shannon's like family owned the bar.
Oh wow!
Prior to like playing Survivor, and then they've now made it into this like it's like incredible.
So it's full on a Survivor bar.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess they do things on the inside. Maybe they just do like a Survivor thing on Wednesdays. I don't really know exactly the whole thing about it, but
yeah,
they have like the menu is like Survivor drink. Like I think one of the drinks was Riz God, and the other one was Shoe Bandit. Like the menu based off that. Yeah,
that's wild, huh?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that. I'll have to look into that.
Yep.
I would love that. That'd be so much fun.
Yep. I
Probably have
agree.
all the pictures of all the survivors up on the wall or something.
Yeah,
Like,
they have.
Yeah.
Well, they have all the winners. They have a winners wall.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I saw Wendell signing his picture there.
Yeah.
Yep. Now that you say that,
Yeah, I didn't know anything about this. I'll have to look into it.
Yep.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much all that we got for that episode. We get a swap and everything next episode, so I'm sure we'll have more to talk about. On the
oh,
next one.
definitely. It's just a shame that Jake went out the way he did.
Yeah.
You know, none of us like that, but I truly do feel like it was the right move
I do too.
because you know personal safety is number one.
Yeah.
So
He'll be back for season 55.
Yeah.
4. I feel like they won't wait
That'd
till
be
55 this
New
time.
era, second chance.
listen,
or
if they
something.
brought Bruce back for that, they're gonna bring Jake back.
Right.
They have to.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it
This
feels
was
very
the
much
most out
like
of control thing ever. Like,
it
Yeah.
feels like Caleb from Calrong, and
Right.
very similar to
Yeah.
that. When they
right.
brought him back. So
Yeah. That's why I think
Yeah.
because I mean it'd be different too if he was like Annie and terrible and got bit or something. I mean he was playing great. Like he was in such a good spot.
Yeah.
Like there's no way you don't give him a chance to redeem a snake bite, I guess.
Right.
yeah. All right. Well, that's all we got, y'all. Yeah, I guess have fun watching and
Next time.
check us out next week after the tribe swap.
Yep.
Bye, y'all.